That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have Mr.
Feizal Ahmed.
Well,
Welcome, guys.
so we're gonna do a dilemma topic. So I've come up with a few dilemmas, and I want to see how Feizal would solve them. He has no idea what the dilemmas
First of
are.
all, let me ask you, why would they be dilemmas? It can be like you win the lottery, what do you do next?
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, that's
but
a dilemma, actually.
So but they'll be based on career, friendship and relationship.
Okay.
So I will start with friendship. So what would you do if your best friend was having a thing with one of your siblings and never told you?
Oh my gosh.
Your best friend.
First of all, I wouldn't be offended or like angry, or just be like hurt at the fact that you didn't tell me. Secondly, it's on my place to meddle inside my best friend or my siblings' love life. At the end of the day, they have to be able to decide for themselves that they want to tell people. It's not about who you know, who you don't know, and because we share all the secrets, maybe we kill somebody. Jokes, that's a joke, don't take that. Maybe we kill somebody, but at the end of the day, emotions and that connection really make people do a lot of crazy things.
Okay.
And you don't want to be able to push somebody far by being angry or emotional about it, you know.
Okay.
Just be like, yeah, I get it, you want to date the
What
person.
if it's your sister?
It's fine. My sister is allowed to live her own life. She's her own human being.
Hey.
Yeah, I meet her boyfriends all the time. I'm just like, okay, we need to verify. And then, you know, the worst part is my sister always says, amongst my brother and I'm the nice one, but I'm also the crazy one. Like, you'll never know that I'm gonna try and take you down. Yeah.
So maybe you did murder someone. Anyway, we'll leave
Wow.
it there. If your friends, what would you do if your friend's partner just has it out for you, but they can't see that because they're so in love? So my boyfriend doesn't like you at all. So, but I can't see that.
That he doesn't like me for no
Yeah,
reason.
and so he's always trying to like make you look bad.
Okay. A thing about me is that I always make sure I go to the last like straw, because I wouldn't want you to be in a position where you'd say I didn't try, you know? And for me personally, I feel like, yeah, that will always happen. You'll always find that one person who doesn't like you, and it doesn't matter if they don't like you, but as long as I tried for you, it's not even about him being angry. Yeah, let him insult me, put me on the chair near the bathroom for the guest list, it's fine. But as long as I came for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you, what's more important is to show up for your friend.
But then if I beat him up in a public area and you're not there, that's up to me.
Boyfriends, be aware. Okay, so I saw this on Wendy Williams.
Wow.
Yeah, so I thought I'll ask you the same. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we've gone and crashed the wedding, and then when we crashed the wedding,
Wait. That actually sounds like a really good plan. I've been wanting to crash a wedding for the longest time.
Totally.
And the worst part is when I crash a wedding, or if I do crash a wedding, I end up looking too nice. Everyone can't understand that, like, are you the friend or the stylist? I'm like, well, I can be both. But you don't know me. Where are the drinks? Where's the food?
so we've crashed the wedding together,
Uh-huh.
and you've been probably invited by someone, so you're not familiar with who the couple themselves. And then when I get there,
You.
yeah, when we go together, I get there, and it's no, actually you. So you've gotten there, and then it turns out it's your boo that's getting married to someone else.
Oh, wow.
What would you do in that instance?
Mm-hmm.
So we've gone together, and then
What did I do?
he's choosing his one. Speak
Okay.
your mind.
First, I'll be very subtle. Okay, the thing is, a lot of people always ask me like, oh, why do you dress up for everything? Why do you always have a difference? It's because one, when you have a sense of style, like a presence on your sense of style, you have a confidence that you carry for yourself.
Absolutely.
So I'd never, like, one, I would not be lacking on that. Like, especially if I'm crashing a wedding, you can't keep
You're
me out
looking
without
like
looking good.
schmarmy.
Yeah. Two, I'd have to be very subtle, very like underline, like make sure this person knows I'm here. But I create enough.
How would you make them know?
I would go and meet them and be like, oh my god, congratulations.
No, but like, say you walked in when they said I do.
Whew. Okay. You're not making this so hard. You know, not,
Like, say
I have
you
a lot.
literally
I do a
crashed.
lot of things on impulse, but I'm not gonna do this on impulse. I'm gonna have to think smart because there are too many people in cameras. Okay. I would sit down first.
Would you watch the whole ceremony
Yeah, I
happen?
would watch the whole ceremony, gather my thoughts, and then decide how I'm gonna strike. So then, either like, okay, follow them to the reception with a tractor and like take down everything before they get there, or make sure I go to the person they are marrying and just like.
Would you tell them?
Not the person I'm seeing, the person they're marrying.
Yeah.
I would definitely go and tell them, be like, this is my bitch. Am I not cousin?
Yeah.
This is my bitch, guys. And if you didn't know that we have been in a relationship for the longest time, here are the receipts. Oops, is that their genital parts? Yes, it is. And then make sure now, be like, the ball is in your court, goodbye, have a nice time. Grab the cake and go.
Oh, you take the cake.
Yeah, first of all, you don't have fruitcake. Yeah, I love fruitcake. I can eat fruitcake for days. For days.
I think I would.
What did you do actually?
I don't know. Like,
No, I think you'd like.
Okay, so if I walked in and they said I do, you know that how it's always like quiet.
Yeah.
And then there's always that one person who. So I would be the person who goes, yeah. Make sure he sees me, and then lock eyes and leave. And leave fabulously, you know, like sway hair,
No.
pa pa pa.
You can't just like walk out. You have to like do a whole runway thing, walk to the top, then walk back. You know, make sure everyone has seen you.
Or okay, so that's the
Right.
emotional side. The logical side would do the second part of your dilemma. So yeah, I would wait for them to get married, go to the reception, and actually go and introduce myself to both while he's there. Be like, hi, nice to meet you.
Or would it be easier just to like put your location on Instagram and be like, everybody you invited, then be like, oops, I didn't intend to, like, free open bar. Come human.
Keyword. Dump Feizal before you get married without
Hello
him
everybody,
knowing.
I am inviting you to a wedding. Open bar, open buffet. Bring yourself and your friend.
Oh my god, that's a nightmare. Okay.
Then just leave. And like text the person and be like, I hope you can afford this.
Okay, what would you do if your partner got their dream job, but it meant your relationship would be long distance for at least over a year? Would you break it off right away or try out a long distance?
Okay, fine. Ooh, that's deep.
So is it that you
Okay,
like,
no.
oh great, you got a good job?
I would definitely continue.
You
do a
would?
long distance because I think that because I'm very organized with my time and everything. As much as I'm late for everything, I'm very organized. I would have to find a way to like make
I
it
don't
work.
know how you can be organized and late for everything, but okay.
I don't know. I would try and make it work for 6 months because that's my trial period. Because I get bored after 6 months, and if it doesn't work out in those 6 months, or we don't feel like the connection is still as strong, then either I'll move it to an open relationship or I'll just let them go. Because at the end of the day, you also need to allow people to fully engulf life with a big spoon. You see, if you feel like you need to be able to do the same for yourself, just do it, because life is short and you really don't have a lot to constantly keep holding back.
Yeah.
And the world is constantly changing so quick. It's like it's a Rubik's cube. There's nothing that's ever certain. And yeah, I'll be like, you know what, this isn't working. Even though as much as I love and care for you, I think you should be able to go and like see other people as well and just enjoy yourself.
I would dump him.
But then I would probably go into like some sort of depression and probably wear black for the next like, 3 months. But it'd be like stylish black.
I would dump him.
Why?
I'm not in long distance for nobody.
Why?
No. Been there, done that.
Okay, you've been there, done. I've never been there.
So I would just wish him all the best. Like, be like, this is your journey, and go pursue it. And then
But what if the person doesn't want to break it off and he's like, I want to.
Okay. He'll come to my wedding and finally
Whoa,
get
whoa,
him
whoa,
married
whoa,
to
I
someone else.
Wink.
In a relationship for yourself. No. No, but obviously we'd have a conversation as to like what this means. But for me, there would be no not interested in doing long distance,
What
regardless
if-
of how much.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
love them.
Then. What if this person
Mhm.
is everything that you've ever wanted?
If I let him go, he'll come back to me if he's the one.
Shit. You're so deep, honest. I can't deal with you. Can I leave?
Okay, on work relations. So your boss wants to sack your co-worker due to work shortage, and they just got their job recently, but you've been there much longer, but your co-worker has like a large family to support and has no source of income. What would you do? Would you approach your boss and request to quit the job, or would you just keep it moving? That's not my issue.
Okay. This is actually my biggest problem, and I'm really trying to curb it because I realize something that sometimes I always put other people first, not myself. And last year, Feizal would have quit his job
Okay.
because okay, I'd have quit my job and allowed the person to be able to continue working, just give them the help and the support they need, plus make sure they understand that I quit because you are gonna get fired, but you have more at stake than I do.
Okay.
So I'm doing this for you, but not for me. You know.
Okay.
But only because I'm a very firm believer that every situation that you decide to put yourself into, or every choice that you make, one, it's already been premeditated, so God already knew. Two, you're not gonna die. The thing is, a lot of people feel like because I'm working and making money, I can't stop working and making money.
Yeah.
You can stop doing whatever you want. I took a break for 9 months because,
I
and
remember.
those 9 months I had to take because I was like, finally I'm done, and somebody else was hired.
Yes.
At that point, I was like, you know what, this person needs it more than I do.
Yeah. Because also you want in the space for it.
Yeah. So I just think that life always has a way of sorting itself out, and if you feel, and you see, so not everybody can see for themselves how this may sound vain, but how amazing they are, or how good they are what they do, so that they're not able to decide like, okay, fine, you know what, I'm gonna quit and just freelance, or I'm gonna quit and just get another job.
Yeah.
But the unknown is something that a lot of people don't want to go into. But I'm always like delving into it and being like, wow, it's actually not as dark as you thought.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. That's such a like difficult situation because at the end of the day, if I quit, where's my other source of income coming? But that
But
person,
you-
for
No.
me to quit, I would have to like, because if it's my dream job, I'm really sorry, I'm not quitting.
Yeah.
Like,
But
if I
it's,
would-
you
if
didn't say
it-
it's a dream
No,
job.
no, no, I'm saying, so if it's as if it's my dream job, I wouldn't quit. But if it's something that I feel like I have a more likelihood to get another job elsewhere because I've been there for longer, and then, you know, I'd go, like, and also have a discussion with the boss, maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe find a way to split my role
Yeah.
if
Take
it's
up more
possible.
responsibility.
Take less responsibilities, like go thing is, so at least this person still has a job,
Yeah.
and then maybe at that time I can look for something else. I don't know. Such a
But I still feel like, you see, especially even for you, you're very intelligent. Like, you know that even though you quit your job today, you'll be able to do something else and still find a way. It's not gonna make the same amount of money you've been making,
Yes.
or you're not gonna be able to live the same life you've been living, but you're gonna be able to survive.
yeah.
And you see, a lot of people in the world right now aren't survivors. They just, either they're there or they're not.
Yeah.
So then they get the part,
Yes.
or they just collapse and just stay
Yeah.
under the rug.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
there are very few survivors, and that's what makes a difference. And that's why I'll be able to be like, you know what, I'm going to retract from this and just be able to take my own time.
Yeah.
I'm a very firm believer that life is meant to be lived, regardless of where you are at in time. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether you're broke and working, or you're driving and Ubering, it's up to you.
Okay, so lastly, I think, okay, so most of you might not know this about Feizal, but Feizal has been a chef. That's the only career. Yeah. But he's been into cooking since age 7, 6,
like
3,
4 or 5.
5, yeah. Always been interested. So your life has always revolved around
Food,
cooking.
yeah.
So you're like the percentage, yeah, I would say like 5% of the world is like you, who start off with something and just continue forth in that same field. And that's a blessing, honestly.
Believe it or not, I've actually changed my direction now.
But you're still in food though.
No? So I was getting another degree in hotel management, but I changed my major to psychology.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like I've done it for such a long time and I'm
You
like
need
so
something.
full, and I'm like, I just want to do something that's different.
Okay.
Plus also something that adds value to the community, you know?
I hear that.
Yeah.
So, but in the fact that you're still, food is still part of your life,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give? So, this is not a dilemma. I just wanted to know what advice would you give either an upcoming chef or any person in whatever career, with your experiences that you've learned so far, like with sticking
To the work, okay. Okay, I'll start by saying that being a chef is not easy. It's not the easiest job in the world. First of all, it's a calling. You need to be able to hear it from a distance and understand that you are here to ensure that everybody who's eating something that you've made is an experience, you know? That's why, let me just give you a really quick balance, and it's something that we can all get. Do you know why Kit Kat has the cookie inside?
No.
Because one, the chocolate is too sweet, and two, the cookie in the middle creates balance, so it gives you a different type of texture. So you get the sweetness from the cocoa, you get the bitterness from the same cocoa, but you also get the crunch. So it's like a whole experience. And everything about food is being able to understand and encompass the whole of it, in a sense that when you're making one meal, how you decide to build up your flavors to the top of and the end of your meal is constantly determinant on how you decide to season and constantly curate your products all the time. So what I would say is that one, even though you have learned something from I don't know which chef or what school, maybe you're from abroad and everything,
Yeah.
you do not know everything. Two, make sure you are ready to unlearn what you already learned.
And that
Because
goes for everything.
because every hotel, every restaurant, every country has a different way of doing things, and you have to be able to be a different person every time you enter a new space. But you go to a new place, learn something new, add that onto yourself. Make sure you can understand how you can better that recipe, because this person has only done it for the same way for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But can you find a quicker, faster, better, tastier, more aesthetically pleasing way of producing this item? Yes? No? Yes. Two, always make sure you're doing research, because food is always changing. And if you're really, really into this, you're going to be able to see that after working in a hotel for a very long time, you will not prefer to eat a chicken fricassee, but you prefer to eat a tumbukiza, because you know that a tumbukiza one has a different flavor balance than a fricassee. The textures are two different things, you know. You'd be like, because I want to eat this because of this, I want to eat that because of this. Also, another thing I'd also say is make sure you eat out a lot.
Which is also goes part of your research, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can never eat the same meal at the same place twice unless they have one shift.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
Like for
makes
example,
sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, for example, all Javas have two shifts, right? Or almost restaurants have two shifts. There was a time I went to the one at Balakid and I ate a Thai chicken salad. It's a Thai or Chinese chicken salad, something like this. One time before midday, and the other time after 3, and the salad was two different things.
Because
One, the portions are different. Two, the flavor balance was also different because I made by two different people.
Yeah.
That's the thing about food. And you see a lot of people will always tell you that they want it to be 100% the same all the time. It's a lie. It will never happen like that ever.
It can't.
Today tomatoes will grow sweet. In the next 3 weeks tomatoes will grow bitter because of the different seasons. Everything is seasonal. And if you're really about the freshness and not using canned items and food that is constantly in packets, then you're probably in this for the long run.
So your experience has taught you that it's important to make time to research. It's important to explore other things and unlearn what you've learned.
True. And
Always be a learner.
always,
Every day is a school day.
yeah, give it your whole life will die outside the kitchen. Give it all the time that you require for it. As much as maybe you have a family and everything, but if you're going to learn something new when you're young and upcoming, don't feel bad that you're gonna do 12 hours of working or 14 or 16. There's only one way to get to the top. It's by being the best and knowing everything else.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that applies to everything.
It does, yeah.
Thanks. Now look who's profound.
I should do the profound thing right now. Yeah? Face of the profound thing. Wow. Featuring Lush.
Thanks for having thanks for coming, Baba. It's great
Thank you for
having
having
me.
me.
Yes.
This is a really good experience. As
Yeah.
much as I was supposed to have done this like a long time ago, but we're
But no
here
time
now.
like the present.
Cause it's a gift, guys.
Thanks. Tune in next week Wednesday for another topic with another person, or maybe by myself. Who knows? Take care.
Ciao.
With suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big